She dancing dirty. She twerking on me. The hundos on me. She love my foreign. Boss made shawty on the pole, now she sliding around.
To the people that have the Apple HomePod, you know, the Apple speaker, right? I'm thinking about getting one, but be realistic. For the ones that have it, is it worth the money? Like, is it worth getting it? Right? And then I'm also thinking about getting the Apple Watch 2, but like the Series 4. So is it worth getting it? Like, don't bullshit me. You know, is it worth it? Keep it. You know, on this channel, we keep it 100. So keep it 100. Is it worth getting the Apple HomePod? Like, is it worth the money in the Apple Watch? I love Apple, right? Just saying. Let's go. Stop. No. I see some bullshit right now. Okay.
These YouTubers literally got stuck and had to remain brave through some pretty serious situations.
And that's because, you know, for a fact, on Mars, on Mothers, nobody was wearing Adidas. And if they were wearing Adidas at that time, they got stuck. It wasn't Adidas. It was either some Vans, some Reeboks, some Jordans, some Nike, or some bootleg off type Adidas called Adidas. Just saying.
The only thing greater than their immediate fear is perhaps the overwhelming regret of the predicament in the first place. Number 12. A YouTuber named Jason L is rock climbing with his friend Kevin when they come across a narrow and claustrophobic crevice. Not wanting to get left behind, Jason follows Kevin's lead, but his resolve weakens considerably about midway through.
Kinda wish we didn't come in here.
Oh, you think?
I'm pretty terrified.
Nah.
Barely 10 seconds later, Jason takes the worst step of his life.
Oh no. Here, give me the... My foot's stuck. My foot's stuck.
You laughing and shit.
I can't move.
After some initial panic, he steps out of his shoe and manages to dislodge it. After some effort with both hands, look again and you can see what would have happened if Jason L had tripped and fallen forward. Instead of stepping out of his shoe, it's a sharp drop down a series of spiky rocks that could have easily resulted in shattered bones and an emergency airlift.
Or death.
Number 11. A YouTuber named CTV911 is on his way to see the new Star Wars movie when the crowded mall elevator abruptly stops, leaving him stuck with other worried passengers. I can't exactly tell for sure, but I think one of them might be trying to force the doors open here.
Yo. You know why that's so scary? You know why that's so scary? Because you're in the elevator with a bunch of motherfuckers that you don't know and they don't know you. You're in a tight ass, small ass space with a bunch of motherfuckers that you don't know. Strangers. And if that elevator doesn't have a camera, that shit free game. Anything can happen in that elevator. God, it is Josh. In that elevator, you can have somebody can be a serial killer. Somebody could be a fucking racist, rapist, a sus motherfucker, creepy motherfucker, you know. Somebody, you know, could be in cahoots with Toby. Free game. And then you got that one tall, big mother clucker that's bald. You know he up to no good.
To get more air into the elevator. Watch this part and let me know what you think they are trying to tell him not to do.
Hey, anybody up there? It's getting unbearably hot in here. Can we try the phone again to let them know someone's going down?
I could only imagine what would have happened if he had managed to actually get the doors open. After about 9 minutes, one of the passengers breaks down and has a full-blown panic attack. It isn't until 40 minutes later that help finally arrives.
40 minutes?
Firefighters can't get the doors open, so they have to bust in through the top of the elevator. Their welcome entrance nonetheless sends shrapnel down on the waiting crowd.
Watch your eyes, guys. There's screws everywhere, too. I'm still going up. You don't have it? Yes, you have it. We don't want it.
They somehow squeeze a ladder into the elevator and send everyone up one by one. The YouTuber misses his movie, but is glad he no longer has to spend another moment stuck in that cramped space.
You know what I just thought about? Every elevator has like a maximum weight capacity of like what the elevator can hold. And that was a lot of people in there, right? Can you imagine? Like I don't know. Somebody like dropping their purse or a book bag or like a piece of paper over, all the way down. You know, it's like that one scene, and I don't know if it was I don't know what Marvel movie it was, but Captain America said to Thor he was like, if you put the hammer, Thor's hammer, in the elevator, does the elevator go down? I don't know what the answer was, but if it goes down, elevator not worthy. I don't know.
Number 10. These contractors find themselves stuck on a roof after their ladder collapses, leaving them stranded 14 feet in the air with no way down.
Wow.
Soon they improvise a safety harness that looks to be little more than some cords haphazardly knotted together. I really doubt this design would realistically hold his weight, but let me know what you think. They are trying to figure out what to do next when they see something in the distance. Watch his feet closely and tell me if he looks like he almost loses his balance at the end.
There's a car. Come on. Hey! Hey!
He carefully lowers himself to the bottom and manages not to break the harness. The harness appears to be very loose at the end and could have come undone at any second. They show the drop at the end, and it definitely looks like they were high up enough to cause some serious damage. Number 9.
You better get.
I'm gonna save a kid out of the trunk right now. He locked himself in.
When a YouTuber named David Nugent hears noise coming from the trunk of a car,
it's a setup.
He discovers a young boy has access.
This motherfucker got on flip-flops. You know he fucking up on a daily basis. I ain't gonna come outside with some flip-flops on. It's not even Adidas flip-flops. I'm telling you, that shit is a setup. How you lock yourself in the trunk? He said the trunk or the car. How do you lock yourself in a... What?
Only lock themselves inside. It's a hot summer day and the kid needs to be rescued immediately. So David wastes no time breaking out a window and reaching inside. He scrambles to find a button that will pop the trunk. They are sure that the child is severely dehydrated and there is not a second to lose. Finally, the trunk unlocks and a scared child comes stumbling out. You can see his hair and shirt are drenched in sweat, and he is certainly not faking any of this, even though he appears to be alright for now. I still would have taken him for medical attention just to be safe. Let me know what you would have done next based on what you've seen. and thankfully this man was nearby to save the...
I'm sorry. This may be like a little clucked up. But why he come out? He came out the trunk like, yeah, he came out the trunk talking about, like, he was thinking, the way he came out, he was thinking, like, he had to, like, I don't know how to explain it, like, his face looked like he was thinking when he came out the trunk, hey, guys, you found me. Hi. It's like somebody was playing hide and seek and just forgot about his ass. Oh, shit. How the hell? What the? I want to know the backstory of that. How did he? What the hell? How did he get locked in the trunk? His parents must have. How the hell did he get locked in the trunk, bro?
Number 8. These friends are hanging out at the end of a cul-de-sac when one of them, named Robert, loses his skateboard down a deep sewer grate. Most skaters would probably call it quits then and there, but Robert forces his way through the grate and soon becomes just as stuck as his board. They all laugh and make jokes as they wait for rescue workers to arrive, but as you can see by this nervous nail biting, the situation is much more serious than anyone is letting on. Firefighters are unable to pry open a nearby manhole cover. Thinking fast, they send a line down for Robert to grab and eventually fish him out that way. After the whole ordeal is over, one of the men explains that Robert is lucky to still be alive.
What's down there? Not really. A lot of diseases. Yeah, well, not only that, but there could be like chemicals that could kill you like that. It's a sewer. You know what I'm saying?
This calm and professional explanation will hopefully make Robert think twice if this ever happens again. Number 7.
It's a skateboard.
A YouTuber named Chabriones is excited to ride on a roller coaster with his daughter Jen at Disneyland. They find much more suspense than they bargained for when this unexpectedly happens to them at the top of the ride.
What?
About 40 minutes later, a mechanic strapped in a safety harness comes walking up a ramp with a worried look in his eye.
I'm suing like hell.
I'm making sure it's safe to drive.
Nah,
It
save my
sounds
ass.
like he is trying to hold back a massive amount of concern for their safety here, but let me know if you agree. A short while later, another malfunction leaves Shaw and Jen unable to contain worried expressions of their own. This time the roller coaster heads in the completely wrong direction before shutting off again.
This motherfucker. The person that raised their arms up in the back, you see that? Come on. You know they playing a game. To the person that raised their arms up in the back, here's my controller. Because you playing games right now. Get me the hell away from that person that just raised up their arms. Get me away from, get me as far away as humanly possible. Preferably, I don't know how to say that word, 6 miles out, because two malfunctions, there we go, happened while they was on the ride. Like, come on. And you have the audacity to raise your arms up. Like, nah, put them bitches down. I would have slapped both hands, both arms. I would have just got out and just cooled it with the guy that tried to help. How you gonna have two malfunctions on the same, at the same time? Like, come on, bro. Like, what? That's just red flags out the ass. That's a red flag on top of a red flag. That's a double red flag. Come on. Like, I'm mad that person, it was two malfunctions that basically happened at the same time. And this person just raised their arms up. Like, come on.
Escorted out of the cart one by one, but they're still not exactly safe yet. Watch this part and let me know if you would be brave enough to walk down these steps with no safety railing on the right.
Take my time, bitch. Okay, no, I'm gonna take my time. It's just I'm gonna need everybody to back the hell up. Because if I feel somebody on my back, if I feel somebody is too close, I'm throwing people off. So I'm gonna need y'all to back up about Give me 20 feet. Give me 20 feet, please. Because these steps are narrower. I don't think that's a word. As a mother calls it. So I'm gonna need y'all to back up. Give me some broom. Give me some room. Give me some breathing room. Like, relax. I don't need y'all on my neck. Back the hell up. Oh, all right. See, no, for real. Like, come here. No. I told y'all to back up. See, now I gotta grab your ass and throw you off. I already don't like heights. Yeah, I'm joking. I love roller coasters. Just saying. But just back up, bro.
Eventually make it down almost an hour and a half later.
Damn.
Very much glad to be on solid ground once more. Number 6. A YouTuber named Blamzuka is nervously waiting for an intense water park ride to begin. He knows something is wrong as soon as his friend deploys and he is still stuck in the tube. Soon it becomes apparent that getting out is not going to be easy, especially considering the door is sealed shut by a control panel that seems not to be working properly.
You okay in there?
If the ride starts with Blamzuka in this position, he could easily land wrong and cause some damage.
What I'm saying.
He's forced to remain in the tube with his hands over his shoulders, almost like a casket.
Oh,
with water running down his back the whole time. They eventually open the door and get him into the second tube.
Tube my ass. I'm done with this. Done. I'm done. Get off me. Get off me. Okay? Get off me. Ouch. That hurt. I'm done. I'm done with this ride. Okay? I just want a funnel cake, and that's it. Okay? I just want a funnel. Matter of fact, give me 2 bitches. I want 2 bitches. Okay? Extra shits on them, please. I'm done with this. Okay? Why the fuck would you think I wanna go to the no? I'm done. My life was in danger, mother clucker. What makes you think I wanna continue doing this? Are you tripping? Fucking get away from me. Talking about you wanna go to the next tube. What? How do I know that the next tube, when I get in that one, I'm not gonna be stuck? And ironically enough, it felt like I was in a casket.
Tube fails in the exact same way. They finally send him down the ride on a third tube.
Wow.
Judging from his scared reaction, I'm surprised he did not quit when the same thing happened a second time.
Same thing?
Number 5.
Second time?
Carly Gum is a YouTuber who learned the hard way what happens when you stick your tongue to a pole in freezing weather. Eventually, she is able to rip her tongue away from the surface, leaving a red stain behind. I hope she is okay, but I wouldn't be surprised if her tongue needs medical attention by the end. Number 4. Adam Grayson is making a YouTube video at the hospital after a reaction causes his entire hand to swell. His wedding ring presses into flesh of his finger hard enough to cut off the circulation. Now a surgeon has to cut through the thin band of metal with only a trained eye and a tiny circular saw. One slip will make the situation 10 times worse.
Oh!
That's hot.
The friction from the saw creates such an intense heat that nurses must repeatedly squirt water on the ring to cool it off. They really do have to delicately cleave through every last millimeter of the ring to get it off. Here you can just see how close they have to get to Adam's finger before they are able to pry it off. Adam's finger is red and tender. When they are finally finished with the procedure, there is no doubt that in my mind that he would have eventually lost an index finger had he not gotten to the hospital in time.
Damn.
Number 3. A YouTuber named Victor Curry30 is having a cake eating contest with oversized spoons. When one of them gets their utensil wedged deeply inside their mouth, they all find the situation somewhat amusing until they realize there's no easy way to pull it out of her mouth.
Are you okay? Are you okay? What in the heck?
What is especially troubling is how they have to shove the spoon even farther in so they can get the right angle for removal. It looks like she comes awfully close to not being able to
Oh, get out!
Number 2. One day, a student named Ella got her entire hand stuck in a paper towel dispenser.
Oh, damn.
I'm not sure how she did this, and neither do her classmates.
What do you
All I
mean?
know-
That she was a... A dumbass. Well, why was your hand all the way up? Pause. Why was your hand all the way up there? Pause again. Come on. Like, if you can't see nothing, or the paper, like paper towel is like stuck or whatever, or you see like it's no paper towels in there, don't, come on. Do the next best thing. Either air dry your bitches, or just wipe them on your clothes. You know, it's water, so it's like, it's going to dry. It's not going to leave no stain. You good. You know? Fuck. Wow.
She seems majorly stuck and nobody can free her hand for the entire video. Pulling her arm doesn't help and seems to only make things worse. My question, besides how did this happen, is what can be done to get her out? I'm thinking an ambulance probably had to be called to dismantle the dispenser, or at least take it off the wall, but we'll never know for sure because the video is only 1 minute and 16 seconds long. Before we get to number 1, my name is Chills and I hope you're enjoying my narrative.
Couldn't like the janitors do something about that? I feel like they specialize. Never mind. I'm sorry.
My new music video, Stranger, was recently released. Could I get your honest opinion on whether it's good or bad? Tap the circle icon in the top right corner, then tap my music video to watch it. It's a proven fact that generosity makes you a happier person. So if you're generous enough to hit that subscribe button and the bell beside it, then thank you. This way you'll be notified of the new videos I upload every Thursday and Saturday. Number 1. This Russian fisherman has his hand trapped in the mouth of an aquatic beast and needs serious help. Listen to this part and translate if you can.
What the hell?
Not even
What?
simultaneously shoving a plank of wood and a rod of steel into the creature's mouth is enough to free his arm, which is trapped up to the wrist in the creature's immense jaws.
Oh my God.
Finally, after 2.5 minutes of struggling, he manages to use the plank like a car jack to ease the pressure off his hand. By this time, both of his friends appear to have mostly given up, judging by their worried expressions. If you have any idea what kind of fish this is based on this video, then I'd really like to know. A scary, random encounter, by definition, can happen anytime, anywhere, instantly transforming an otherwise pleasant moment into the most terrifying instance of your life.
The real question is, for like the fisherman that got his hand stuck in whatever that thing was, the real question, why was your hand even remotely close to his mouth? You saw the mouth on that bitch. You saw the teeth on that shit. Why was your hand anywhere close to his mouth? Oh, you have no response? Oh, you said... Oh, okay. You said... Oh, no, you do have a response. Let me hear it. No, okay, no, I got you. It's just... I mean, because... what you said to me was, which is a whole lot of bullshit, you know. So, yeah. And to the person that dropped their skateboard down a goddamn sewer, really? Was it worth it? You almost died, just like that fireman said. You know, there's like, depending on where you go, like what sewer you go into. I don't know why you would go in one, but some of them have chemicals that, you know, if they touch your skin or like they get into your body, you die, just like that. You feel me? So I mean, are skateboards really that? I feel like skateboards are like hella cheap. I could be wrong, but I feel like skateboards are like hella cheap. I told you. Nobody in these videos had motherfucking Adidas on. Nobody. If they did, they would not be in a situation like that. And to the kid that got locked in the trunk, I seriously need a backstory on that, because how the hell, what the hell, when the hell, where the hell, no, I know where. Just, why, how, who, when? How did you get locked in a trunk? I deadass think somebody was playing a game, or he was playing a game with somebody, and they just forgot about his ass. Or like, his folks was trying to, like, you know, do something clucked up, like leave him somewhere. So I don't really know, you know, like, I'm open to like theories, but I don't know. I'm sorry, and I really am sorry that he was stuck in that situation. I've never been trapped in a trunk, but damn. I just feel like it's a lot. I feel like it's a lot to get trapped in a trunk. You know? Jeez. And also, with the tube, at the water park in the video, if I got trapped and I felt like my life was in danger, and it felt like I was in a real casket for X amount of, you know, time, why the hell would you suggest I will go to another tube? And it happened again. So you must be really on some shit if you think I'm about to just do it. Like, first time I got stuck in a tube, right? Felt like I was about to die. Felt like I was in a real casket, talking about something, right? And then you had the audacity to suggest that I go into another tube. Bitch, you lucky I didn't sue. What would make you think I'm going to the next tube? What? So I really don't know why that kid went to another tube and then that shit happened again, so he went to a third tube. What would you do if the third tube was, bruh? Like, shit. Some of these videos make me frustrated. I swear. But keep it cool, keep it classy. I love you. Stay happy. My family.